So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set up your project here, your first project. So I'm going to go to File, New. You can also hit Command N, and you get this screen. Now there's a couple things. You notice the profile is for web, and the color mode is RGB. RGB is Roy G. Biv, and this means that you'll have all the colors in the world, basically. The problem is that you can't print all the colors in the world. CMYK is actually ink, okay? So we're going to go to that. Now, we're going to do this though really quickly up top where it says Profile Web. I'm going to change this to Print. This changes my color mode to CMYK, and my picture size has gone to letter. I'm going to change my unit from points, which is how you measure the size of text, to inches. So now I'm 8.5 wide by 11 inches high. I can change that if I want to over here, and I can make that 11 inches wide and 8.5 higher, whatever, doesn't matter too much. Okay, notice that my resolution, if I rasterize it, which is pixels, is 300 pixels per inch, so it's high resolution. That's good. Now we also, at least for the first project, we're going to change this to artboards. We're going to create 2 of these, and that sets us up so that we actually have we can work on a couple different things at once. And I'm going to change my spacing. I like to have a little bit of space between these things so they don't run into each other. I'm going to change that to 2 inches. Okay, so we want to do that as well. So at this point, we could name it if you want to right now. Now, if you want to, we're doing the project thing. So let's say you're in 5th period. So I'd do 5 for the period, dash. Next thing is going to be your project name. So if I do rule of thirds design, that's ROTD, rule of thirds design, dash your last name, dash your first initial. Okay, so that's going to be your default thing that you're going to go to. And we're going to go from there. So I'm going to hit OK. There's my 2 artboards. You can see that right now. And by the way, there's a couple different things we can do with this. It's currently set up on layout. There's also an essentials, which is sort of your bare bones stuff. For the first one though, we're probably going to set this up as typography. We might use some other ones of these different ones later, but this is fine for now. This includes a bunch of our text tools and things like that. So at this point, you're ready to roll.